delusion. I do.
Hmm.
She can call Mia Thornton. Also, before we get into Potomac, well, Potomac for a minute. Did you see this, which is I also think is, I mean, it's fake news. She said it's fake news, but people were saying, "Oh, Monique has been contacted. Monique has been contacted to return." Now, Monique has set the record straight that that is false. Monique will never go back. She's basically told us that. But they were throwing Monique. I mean, it's filming. It started, and Jazzy is out along with Mia, and I don't know who's going to be new, but it will not be Monique. She's not
Was
coming
Jazzy
back.
even on it? Girl, she was on 2 episodes, and then her man was like, "You better not go on that show anymore." Boop, and she was out of there.
And I'm okay with, I mean, I said all season Mia's going, and nobody wanted to listen to me. Well, here we are.
You were right.
I'm okay with Mia gone. I am okay with it.
She's not being truthful. It's like there is one little rule with reality TV. You got to be a little bit truthful. I'm not saying you have to tell us everything, but when you're telling us you're not with this man, and then you broke up, and then you're back with Gordon, and then now you're doing a podcast with Ink, girl, please.
So I
Like,
guess the real moral of the story is be a Giselle. Just don't tell us anything.
yeah,
That is better than making up complete and utter lies.
yep, 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 yep.
Because you can get by that way.
I
Did you
agree.
see Paige? She was on Watch What Happens, and Andy said, Andy kind of came out as Team Paige. He said, now that I'm watching Summer House, I mean, it kind of seems like Paige was really, it was obvious if you looked at her face and you heard her comments, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of was telling Craig, like, I'm not so into this. Like, he kind of was saying that, Craig was not blindsided if you just watched Summer House and he was there living it.
Well, it's like it's one thing to watch someone else's interaction and then to be actually the one doing the interaction. I feel like sometimes when you're in it, you're like, well, this is just how Paige is. She's a bit rough. She's a bit like harsh. She's a bit upfront. And so she still loves me. And that's just kind of how she communicates. But I
Mhm.
think that what was interesting is Paige had posted a video a long time ago saying, like, was redoing her bathroom and saying, like, the next girl is going to enjoy this. I think
Mhm.
she was like one step out. And I think that for a long time, I think she was trying to figure out what her footing was. Like, is she a reality TV star? Is she a podcaster? Is she Amazon Live? And then I think she realized she's all of those. And I think when Hannah quit, or got fired, whatever, it gave her
Fired.
fired for sure, fired, not quit. Fired. It like I think it gave her an opportunity to be like, oh, maybe I look what happened to Hannah's career. Maybe I don't need the show, and maybe I don't need Craig. And I think that's what happened.
Paige said that her biggest regret is you have to think like when Hannah got fired, Paige
Mm-hmm.
wasn't Paige. She was still new. So
Mm-hmm.
I understand it, but she said, what her biggest regret is that didn't stick up for Hannah at the time with like I think production, Bravo, the cast, everyone. I think I
Mm-hmm.
mean that's one of her best friends. But what else did she say? She said Andy asked her what she like thought of Craig's Southern Charm reunion performance. Like, does she disagree with any of it? And she's like, yes, like all of it. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
the best story time I've ever seen. And she said, like I was gonna get married at BravoCon. Do I seem like I'm the type of girl that would have convention center on my wedding invite? And
Good
then
point.
he said, good point. And then he said, well, when Patricia was here, Miss Patricia Altshuel, she said, that you were mean. And what do you think of that? And Paige said, well, Patricia says herself that she's the self-proclaimed biggest bitch in Charleston, and
Whoa.
I say yes to that. So
Oh, damn.
she shaded and slammed Patricia Altshuel. Can you believe this?
So maybe TJ wasn't the one that said called her a bitch. Maybe it was Paige all along. Who knew?
Maybe it was Paige.
Who knew? I mean, Patricia's another one that's kind of an LVP that always stands up for the boys and puts the girls down. So I think it's just that's just how she is. I don't, and
Old school.
she's a little old school. She kind of she's like boys will be boys kind of vibe. And I think with Paige, I feel like with a breakup, there's always going to be two sides and the truth. And I think we're never really going to figure out who did what. But I think after 3 years, you guys hadn't lived together. I don't know where this was going.
But I mean, is it just me or is Paige the new Ariana Madix? I mean, her career, like she has become the
Crazy.
poster child for single girl power. I mean,
It's insane. Maybe that's what you should do. Date someone and then on reality TV and then break up with them. Because Hannah was, doing the Netflix specials and she was going on the Drew Barrymore show. But to see Paige there, I'm like, she's on Jimmy Fallon. She's like, she looks like someone who's done Jimmy Fallon every week, is like best friends with Jimmy Fallon, talking about how they went to college together. I was like, wait, is she? I didn't realize she was this. And then they're on Good Morning America. I'm like,
and it is all because of the book and stuff, but still,
sure,
for someone who says, I never ever thought I would be on reality TV ever,
right.
we have changed here a lot, and she just
Yeah,
did
yeah,
some
yeah.
interview and she's like, yeah, I mean, I can support this, where she's like, best thing about being single is being home alone on a Saturday night. I will triple that. I agree, but like she's just become the poster child for like single girl power. So,
Absolutely.
and there's nothing wrong with that, but like, man, I mean, why doesn't anyone realize she's the new Ariana Madix?
That's a good comparison that I haven't heard. So I like that. And I think that I wonder if she's going to get higher billing than Kyle Cook. I feel like they're going to have to pay her more if they want her to come back. They're going to have to like double her paycheck.
I think she should go back. I'm not sure she
I would go
will,
back.
but like it's
She should
just
go
a
back. All you're doing is sitting in a bed all day.
first of all, it's you go on the weekend to the Hamptons. So if you're going to go anyway, yes, it's not the same as having your own house, but
Sure.
it's on the weekend. They do a little pickup during the week, but it's really on the weekend. The cameras are there. Right, and you're doing exactly what you would do. I mean, okay, you can't go out and meet Hannah for coffee. I mean, you have
Right.
to be in the damn house, but right,
Right.
catch up on all your sleep. That's you're laying in the damn bed.
I mean, you could even, I mean, Hannah might be in the Hamptons too. You can meet up with her and not have production come. I mean, you saw Sierra. Sierra keeps going to the Montauk. I'm like, who are you meeting in Montauk? They don't tell us.
They do not tell you.
They don't
So,
tell us.
right, it's a free Hamptons house for the weekend. And literally, I'd be doing the same thing as her. I would be in the bed.
Why
What's the
not? And no one is requiring her to do more than that anyway. Because they want the new girls to be the ones that are dating, and the like. It's like the Lexi's doing a lot more for a paycheck than Hannah. I mean, Paige is. So why
But at
not?
some point, it will be someone I saw online came up with it. I'm like, I don't know if they're going to do this, but they're like, we do have people that have aged out, like Lindsay. There's all this talk about Roni, but like someone's like, maybe you should just follow, and Paige included, follow the people that are older and don't really want to party. Because Paige says, if I party like that 2 nights in a row, I'll be like
Right,
down for a week. I'm right there with her. Like
right.
follow them in New York for the week and like have Lexi and her group be out in the Hamptons. Like, I mean, Lexi's what, like 22? I
Not a
mean,
bad idea.
it's not
Oh, you mean to do two shows in one, essentially? Like, so you'd have during the
two separate shows like they were gonna do
two
with
separate shows.
Vanderpump.
I thought you
Like,
meant like during the week they'd be showing them in New York, and then on the weekend, like two shows in one. Oh, you
no.
mean two separate shows? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if we need that, but just I don't know if we need
Oh, they
that.
could call it Summer House and Old People Home. I don't know.
They could call it New York City House
Yeah.
and